when they talk about hormones, adrenal glands, everything was out of whack. And I didn't know it. Hi, my name is Rachael, and this is my Wellness Way story. About 10 years ago, when my husband and I were talking about having children, we couldn't get pregnant. Then they told me that I had PCOS and that we would need extra medication to help the process get pregnant. So we were put on Clomid with her, and with a couple rounds of that, we conceived. And then also with my son, we did the same thing and also conceived. But as you know, with Clomid, it is very, it's a roller coaster of emotions. I hated the way it made me feel. And I was also on birth control as well prior to all that. And just so I could get a cycle to know where I was at. And so my son, he's now 4, my daughter is 9. So after we decided that if I'm on birth control for nothing, and if I don't need to be on it anymore, because we all know what birth control is as well and what it does to your system. I started the Wellness Way in April, and the doctor also, I had my yearly check, and she explained that if you guys do want to have another one, we'll put you back on Clomid. And she knew I didn't want to be on there. She knew point blank that that's not the route I'm taking anymore. And she respected that. So then I came to see Dr. G and told her I need to get off of everything. I don't like the way everything's making me feel. It's a roller coaster every day, and I need something new. So we started the Wellness Way, and Vicki, when I told her in July we were off of birth control, she said, well, you're going to get pregnant right away. And I kind of looked at her and I laughed. I said, okay, I understand how babies are conceived, but I think it's going to take a little longer. And by November, December, it was a couple weeks before Christmas, I wasn't feeling right. I had, with the Wellness Way, she put me on a program, got my allergy testing done, was very surprised by everything that was on there. When a couple weeks before Christmas, I hadn't been feeling well and clothes were not fitting. I had lost 20 pounds with being on the new program, and next thing you know, I take a test and it's positive. And I told my husband to come into the bathroom, and I told him to look at the counter, and there was the positive test. And he's like, how did this happen? And I asked him the same thing. And we all know that the Lord works in mysterious ways, and then to come to find out, I go in to have an ultrasound, and before Christmas there is one maybe that we can see. So yes, we're pregnant, we're expecting, there's one on the way. And then I go in for just my regular check and find out that there's 2. So God definitely has a sense of humor.